Still on Wike politics. If you give him 10 naira, he will achieve a work of 100,000 naira. Why? Daniel Bwala says. So Daniel Bwala is beginning to sing the praises of Wike now, just because he's trying to find his level in APC. This Daniel Bwala himself and Reno, I don't understand what is in their head. I'm telling you the truth. Daniel Bwala, these are the people that messed up PDP and now they are working for APC directly or indirectly. So Daniel Bwala, former media aide to the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, has commended the performance of the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. So in a recent interview on the TVC, and that is where they will go now, TVC television program Politics Tonight, Bwala highlighted Wike's ability to leverage his position's inherent advantages to achieve substantial results in FCT. This is the same Wike that Bwala was blasting when Wike was punishing them in PDP and going to work for Tinubu in APC. Bwala was blasting Wike all around. Now he has started singing his praises. Bwala is, I don't know how to classify him, I tell you. According to Bwala, despite the common privileges that come with the FCT ministry, Wike's strategic use of resources has distinguished his tenure from others. But above all these three elements that I talked about, the FCT is the headquarters of all security platforms. So if you give him 10 naira, he will achieve a work of 100,000 naira, explained Bwala. He emphasized how Wike's role enables him to maximize the impact of limited resources by utilizing the extensive security infrastructure based in FCT. Meanwhile, there's still kidnapping and killing. He has not been able to curb it. So, of what use is all the security infrastructure in FCT when the Boko Haram came into the what do they call it, the guard of brigade, to come and kidnap and cause problem there when Buhari was in power. Meanwhile, the guard of brigade is the military barrack that is responsible for the security of both FCT and Aso Rock. So the effectiveness of Wike's administration, as per Bwala, is apparent even to his detractors. And if you talk to anybody who hates the FCT minister and you say he is really working in the FCT, they will tell you to be fair. The man is working. This is my assessment. Bwala stated, illustrating the broad acknowledgement of Wike's effort. Can you imagine? So this same Wike that Bwala really blasted when they were both in PDP, and Wike was working with the G5 against other members of PDP. That time Bwala was still speaking for Atiku Abubakar. He blasted Wike and was saying all kinds of things. Now when Atiku had discovered who he is and refused to be dishing money recklessly, he stayed there, and when starvation was setting in, he ran from PDP to go and beg Tinubu and to be received back again, because he actually ran from APC back to PDP, and now he has finished with PDP and ran back to APC after insulting Atiku and Wike. Insulting Wike. He is back again now to praise Wike. I tired for Bwala. Bwala just behaving like Reno mockery. I'm telling you. Both of them have the same traits. It is obvious. Very, very obvious. Both of them have the same traits, the same character. So if I go to comment section, there are people are already reacting, and I know it will not be far from what I assume. Sincerely speaking, from those of you insulting Bwala for his opinion on issues, may I know from you all if Mr. Wike is really working in FCT or not. Please let our responses be cogent with the fear of God. Peace. Can you imagine? Okay. And somebody said, Wike is doing well, but refuse disposal is a big problem, especially in the satellite towns. Hey, sir, come to Karu village, down to Jikoyi, to Orozo. It is an eyesore. So maybe Wike needs to suspend the people responsible for these places. So I agree with you in that aspect, or the aspect of refuse disposal. Wike is a pragmatic politician of modern history. He can function effectively in any known public office. When he is in charge, you can retire to sleep. Ah, you don't it like that. Bwala, even his children will wonder how their father degenerated to this shameless act in the name of stomach infrastructure. You know, it's smarty for Bwala. Stomach infrastructure. Is Daniel Bwala hungry? Do you need to ask questions? By his words, you should know that of course, yes, mental hunger. Wike is one of the best politicians in the country. If we're talking about development, the man tried. Okay, development of bridges and not paying pensioners, Abi. No promotion in civil service for 8 years. One hopelessness type the way one hopeless type the way not like Wike, but who God has blessed, who fit Kosam. Right on Bwala. Can you imagine? Uncle Wike carry grace. Stop fighting a man with grace. What grace? Wike is doing good job. How I wish he is the president. Eh? A lot of turnaround would have happened, but the table turned against him. Can you imagine? Bwala indeed. Please, before reading end of Revelation, first of all, read Genesis chapter 1. No wonder, no matter how you pray for Nigeria, nothing works better because we don't read history uh, of a patient before treatment. What are you saying now? Stomach man, na nonsense. I conquered with you, Mr. Bwala. Okay, Wike is workaholic. One can say anything against Wike. Can you imagine? But the truth is that the man is very active when it comes to service delivery under his watch. Wike is number one leader in Nigeria. How? Wike is the best. How? Wike, a man of substance, an achiever, a go-getter. Can you imagine? You are right. Even you cannot perform like Wike. That is one thing. Wike is the best among the ministers. So people here are just saying that Wike is the best. Is it truly the best? Because all the land is collecting. How has he shared it? How has he shared it? That is the question. All the land he collected, has he given account of those lands? Who did he resell the lands to? So very soon we will know. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.